think it's good that churches are getting more into trying to live out our faith in all aspects, not just a few issues. And so being able to talk about this and to put to words how we are feeling as a church community is good. And I'm looking forward to seeing how we implement and move forward as a church with the things that we come away with in this class and the things that we're talking about. And I'm hoping it's something that can get to the larger church body and is not just one Bible study at one time a year, because it's been really good.
I've needed a space to lament, because something I've learned is that sin, it doesn't just hurt the person sinned against, it hurts the sinner. And where else would I take a lament about injustice but to the God of justice? And so it's been healing to know that he has heard and that he's a God of forgiveness, so I can finally let go of some of the guilt that I've carried for a long time. And in letting go of guilt, I've actually been able to move forward, to seek the forgiveness of an African-American friend of mine from years ago. I was able to apologize, to say, I'm really sorry that I discounted your grief over police shootings. I didn't understand what you were feeling. I don't know if I even tried. And to receive her forgiveness. So I'm hoping that as we lament and move out of guilt and into God's forgiveness, that we can be bold in addressing areas that are painful, starting to heal, and starting to make justice where there's been injustice.
Lamenting racial injustice with others has been powerful and transformative. There is much to grieve, and it is personal for me, as I've traced one branch of my family tree back to slaveholders in North Carolina. The thought that the accumulated wealth of my family is rooted not only in the hard work of my forebears, but also the backbreaking work of slaves is sobering and sad. What to do with that? Well, one passage in An American Lament challenged us to think about the difference that generational wealth has made in your life. Is there any way you can take some of the benefits you enjoy and try to make that right, even if it's a token? With much prayer and wise counsel and some trepidation about driving a political wedge in my family, I asked my extended family to consider making a gift of reparations to a private Christian school serving a diverse group of struggling teens in the very county where our ancestors held slaves. I was greatly encouraged by how family members responded and the gratitude of this little school. And I'm thankful for God's forgiveness for those who repent, and for the hope ignited in me by so many doing kingdom work in the area of racial justice.